Hello everyone, and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today's Tribute USA. We're so glad to have you here with us today. In this video, we're honoring the incredible legends who have recently left us. These remarkable individuals touched so many lives, and their legacies will live on forever. Before we begin, please support our channel by giving this video a thumbs up, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell so you don't miss our future tributes. Your support truly means a lot to us. Now, let's come together to celebrate and remember these unforgettable icons. Let's get started.
Kimberly Haybert Gregory, born on December 4, 1971, was an actress whose remarkable talent and versatility made her a beloved figure in television. With a career spanning over 2 decades, Kimberly earned recognition for her ability to seamlessly blend comedy and drama, captivating audiences with her sharp wit, dynamic performances, and impressive range. Kimberly's breakthrough came with her standout role in HBO's Vice Principals 2016 to 2017, where she played the role of a dedicated educator caught in the chaos of 2 wildly dysfunctional vice principals. Her impeccable comedic timing and ability to bring depth to her character made her a fan favorite on the show. Her performances were often noted for their sincerity and humor, showcasing her ability to balance sharp comedy with the complexities of human emotion. In addition to her work on Vice Principals, Kimberly also appeared in a range of other beloved TV series, including Grey's Anatomy, Better Call Saul, and Law and Order. Each of these roles showcased her incredible versatility as an actress. Moving effortlessly from dramatic to comedic moments, her guest appearances were often brief but impactful, with her strong presence leaving a lasting impression on viewers and critics alike. Kimberly's ability to navigate a variety of genres, from medical dramas to legal thrillers to dark comedies, demonstrated her impressive acting range. Whether playing a patient at a hospital or a legal professional, Kimberly always brought a fresh and authentic energy to her roles, drawing praise from her colleagues and fans for her dedication and versatility. Her contributions to television were also marked by her ability to connect with audiences through nuanced performances. Kimberly was particularly known for portraying characters who were both relatable and complex, with a distinct humanity that resonated deeply with viewers. Whether in a dramatic role or a comedic setting, her performances always felt grounded and real, earning her a reputation as a respected and admired actress in the industry. Kimberly Haybert Gregory tragically passed away on January 19, 2024, at the age of 52, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances and a career that was just beginning to reach new heights. Her untimely passing was a deep loss to both the entertainment world and her many fans, who admired her talent, warmth, and authenticity on screen. Though her time in the spotlight was too short, Kimberly's impact as an actress will not be forgotten. Her diverse body of work, her memorable roles, and the joy she brought to viewers will continue to inspire future generations of performers. From Vice Principals to Better Call Saul, Kimberly's work exemplified the power of storytelling and the art of bringing characters to life with heart and humor. Kimberly Haybert Gregory's legacy as a talented actress with an exceptional range is one that will endure. As her contributions to television continue to be celebrated, she will forever be remembered for her brilliance, her passion for her craft, and her undeniable ability to make an impact in every role she took on. Ken Jacobs, born on May 25, 1933, in Brooklyn, New York, was a pioneering filmmaker and artist whose work changed the course of experimental cinema. Known for his innovative manipulation of found footage, Ken was a key figure in the avant-garde film scene, influencing generations of filmmakers and artists. With a career that spanned more than 6 decades, he became one of the most respected and radical voices in experimental filmmaking. Ken's career began in the 1950s when he first began exploring the medium of film. It was in the 1960s, however, that he truly made his mark with the creation of his groundbreaking work, Tom the Piper's Son, 1969, a film that would go on to define his career. In this iconic piece, Ken reimagined and manipulated early 20th century silent film footage, transforming it into something new and mesmerizing. His use of visual techniques like flicker, strobe effects, and radical editing disrupted traditional cinematic norms, making the viewer question the very nature of film and its relationship to memory, history, and perception. Ken's Star Spangled to Death, 2004, a sprawling, politically charged collage, further cemented his place as a revolutionary figure in experimental cinema. The film, which spanned over 6 hours, was a meditation on American history, politics, and cultural identity, constructed from layers of archival footage, home movies, and surreal visual experimentation. In it, Ken challenged traditional storytelling by breaking down the narrative structure and creating a film that was as much about form as it was about content. As a pioneer in the use of found footage, Ken Jacobs revolutionized the medium, showing how old films could be altered and transformed into something entirely new. His work was not merely about deconstruction, it was about creation, reimagining the boundaries of what cinema could be and how film could communicate complex, layered ideas. His influence on experimental filmmakers cannot be overstated, and his contributions were crucial in shaping the New York downtown art scene during the 1960s and beyond. Ken Jacobs was not only a filmmaker but also a teacher and mentor. Sharing his knowledge with the next generation of filmmakers, he was deeply involved in the educational aspect of filmmaking, teaching at various institutions, including the School of Visual Arts in New York, where he nurtured the talents of young artists and encouraged them to push the boundaries of their own creativity. Ken passed away on January 17, 2024, at the age of 92, leaving behind a monumental legacy in the world of experimental cinema. His work continues to be a source of inspiration and study for filmmakers, artists, and scholars who are captivated by his radical approach to film and his commitment to exploring the medium's true potential. Ken Jacobs' influence reaches far beyond his own films. He challenged the very idea of cinema, transforming the way we understand narrative, history, and visual art. His visionary works like Tom, The Piper's Son, and Star-Spangled to Death remain as powerful and relevant today as they were when they first premiered. Ken's impact on the world of film and art will be felt for generations to come. A true innovator and artist, he revolutionized the medium in ways that continue to inspire and challenge filmmakers and artists around the globe. Ken Jacobs will forever be remembered as a visionary who reshaped cinema and left an indelible mark on the world of experimental filmmaking. Robert Redford, born on August 18, 1936, in Santa Monica, California, was a Hollywood icon whose career spanned over 6 decades and whose influence on both acting and film direction continues to shape the entertainment industry today. Redford's remarkable legacy is defined by his groundbreaking work as an actor, director, and producer, as well as his profound impact on independent cinema through his creation of the Sundance Film Festival. Redford's rise to stardom began in the 1960s, but it was his role in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid 1969 that cemented him as one of Hollywood's leading men. Paired with Paul Newman, Redford brought to life the legendary outlaw character of Sundance Kid in one of the most beloved westerns in cinematic history. His charm, wit, and on-screen presence made him an instant sensation, and he quickly became a household name. His next major success came in The Sting 1973, another iconic film, where his chemistry with Newman captivated audiences and earned the film 7 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. Throughout the 1970s and 1980s, Redford continued to define Hollywood's golden age with roles in The Way We Were 1973, All the President's Men 1976, and The Natural 1984, to name just a few. His portrayal of complex, morally ambiguous characters made him a standout in the industry, and he became known for his ability to portray both strength and vulnerability. However, it was not only his acting that made him an icon, his directorial efforts also proved groundbreaking. Redford's directorial debut, Ordinary People, 1980, earned him the Academy Award for Best Director and marked the beginning of his influential career as a filmmaker. The film's exploration of family dynamics and its deeply human storytelling showcased Redford's ability to transcend acting and create films that resonated emotionally and artistically. However, Redford's greatest contribution to the world of film may be his role in the establishment of the Sundance Film Institute in 1981. Driven by his desire to foster independent filmmaking and provide a platform for emerging filmmakers, Redford created the Sundance Institute as a place for artists to develop their craft outside the constraints of the mainstream film industry. The Sundance Film Festival, which grew out of this initiative, would go on to become the largest and most prestigious showcase for independent cinema in the world, giving countless filmmakers the opportunity to display their work and launch successful careers. Through the Sundance Institute, Redford revolutionized the way independent films were perceived and distributed, forever altering the landscape of the film industry. His belief in artistic freedom, storytelling innovation, and supporting new voices led to the success of numerous groundbreaking films, many of which would go on to win critical acclaim and Academy Awards. The legacy of the Sundance Film Festival is a testament to his dedication to cinema and to the filmmakers who needed a platform to express their unique visions. Robert Redford passed away on October 23, 2025, at the age of 89, leaving behind a legacy that transcends his decades of acting and directing. His impact on the film industry is immeasurable. Not only did he bring iconic characters to life on screen, but he also helped shape the future of independent cinema, making it more accessible to both filmmakers and audiences alike. Redford's contributions to the arts extended far beyond his films. He was a philanthropist, a passionate environmental activist, and a champion for social justice causes. His influence on film, activism, and culture will continue to be felt for generations to come. In Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, Redford famously said, "The secret is not to get caught." While his characters often live by that motto, Robert Redford's legacy is a far different story, a legacy that is immortalized in his transformative work in Hollywood. His role in reshaping independent cinema, and his tireless efforts to make the world a better place through both art and activism. A true icon, Robert Redford's legacy will continue to inspire filmmakers, actors, and fans for generations to come. Patricia Routledge, born on February 17, 1929, in Tranmere, Cheshire, England, is one of the most beloved and respected actresses in British television history. With a career spanning over 7 decades, Patricia became synonymous with sharp wit, impeccable comedic timing, and a talent for bringing vibrant characters to life. While she is best known for her iconic role as the indomitable Hyacinth Bucket in the beloved British sitcom Keeping Up Appearances, her legacy extends far beyond this role. With an illustrious career in theater, television, and film, Patricia's journey into acting began in the late 1940s, and she honed her craft at the prestigious Liverpool University and the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA. After completing her training, Patricia quickly established herself as a versatile performer on both stage and screen. She worked extensively in theater, where her range was showcased in a variety of roles, from Shakespearean plays to contemporary dramas. Her stage work earned her critical acclaim, including an Olivier Award nomination for Best Actress in a Musical for her performance in Candide, 1973. However, it was in 1990 that Patricia reached household name status when she was cast as Hyacinth Bucket, pronounced Bouquet, in the British sitcom Keeping Up Appearances. The show, which ran for over a decade, became one of the most iconic and beloved British comedies of all time. Patricia's portrayal of the snobbish, socially ambitious, and hilariously delusional Hyacinth earned her widespread recognition and multiple awards. Her comedic timing, coupled with her ability to balance Hyacinth's absurdities with moments of genuine humanity, made the character unforgettable. Through Hyacinth, Patricia created one of the most memorable characters in television history, and her performance remains a benchmark for comedic excellence. Beyond Keeping Up Appearances, Patricia's career in television and film included a variety of diverse roles. She appeared in a wide range of dramas, comedies, and period pieces, showcasing her remarkable ability to adapt to different genres. Patricia also made significant contributions to British television through her roles in shows like Hetty Wainthropp Investigates 1996 to 1998, where she played the resourceful and determined amateur detective Hetty. This role was another example of Patricia's range, proving she could master both comedy and drama with equal ease. Throughout her career, Patricia Routledge received numerous accolades, including BAFTA and British Comedy Awards, solidifying her status as one of the UK's most esteemed actresses. Her ability to create characters that were both relatable and larger than life made her a true icon in British television, and her work continues to be celebrated by fans and critics alike. Despite her immense success, Patricia remained a private person, preferring to let her work speak for itself. Her commitment to her craft and her ability to bring joy and laughter to audiences have left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Patricia Routledge passed away on January 21, 2025. At the age of 95, leaving behind a rich legacy of unforgettable performances. Her role as Hyacinth Bucket will forever remain her most famous, but her contributions to television and theater extend far beyond that. Patricia's extraordinary talent, charm, and comedic brilliance have made her a true legend of British entertainment. Her legacy will continue to inspire generations of actors and entertainers. Patricia Routledge's ability to bring warmth, humor, and humanity to her characters ensures she will always be remembered as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. Through her work, Patricia showed that great comedy could be both deeply entertaining and profoundly human, leaving a lasting impact on British television and the hearts of audiences worldwide. Jane Goodall, born on April 3, 1934, in London, England, was a legendary primatologist whose groundbreaking research revolutionized our understanding of chimpanzees and reshaped the field of primatology. For over 6 decades, her work and advocacy have left an indelible mark on the world of science, conservation, and animal welfare, making her one of the most respected figures in both the scientific and environmental communities. In 1960, at the age of 26, Jane ventured to Gombe Stream National Park in Tanzania, where she began studying chimpanzees in their natural habitat. It was here that she made one of the most significant discoveries in animal behavior, the observation of chimpanzees using tools to extract termites from their mounds. This breakthrough shattered the long-held belief that tool use was a uniquely human trait, redefining the boundaries of what it meant to be human and forever altering our understanding of animal intelligence. Jane's extensive research on chimpanzees uncovered more about their complex social behaviors, their emotional depth, and their cognitive abilities. demonstrating that they share many similarities with humans. She documented their tool use, communication methods, and emotional bonds, offering a new perspective on the intelligence and capabilities of non-human species. Her observations changed the way scientists and the public viewed animals, promoting a deeper respect for their complexity and individuality. But Jane's work extended far beyond her research. In 1977, she founded the Jane Goodall Institute, a global organization dedicated to the conservation of chimpanzees and their habitats, as well as the promotion of sustainable living and the protection of the environment. The institute also focuses on the empowerment of young people through its Roots and Shoots program, which inspires children and young adults around the world to become involved in environmental and conservation efforts. Through her advocacy, Jane emphasized the importance of not just protecting chimpanzees, but all species and the ecosystems they inhabit. In addition to her scientific work, Jane became an outspoken advocate for animal rights, climate action, and global sustainability. She spoke tirelessly around the world, inspiring millions to take action on behalf of the planet and its inhabitants. Her message was clear: humans must learn to live in harmony with nature and recognize the deep interconnection between all living creatures. In 2002, she was named a United Nations Messenger of Peace, a title that allowed her to continue spreading her message to global leaders and the public alike. On January 25, 2025, Jane Goodall passed away at the age of 91, leaving behind a profound legacy that spans the fields of primatology, conservation, and environmental activism. Her discoveries reshaped the scientific community, while her advocacy for a more sustainable and compassionate world made her a global icon for the environment. Jane Goodall's contributions to the world are immeasurable. She demonstrated the capacity for empathy and intelligence in chimpanzees, reshaped the field of primatology, and left an indelible mark on conservation efforts worldwide. Through the Jane Goodall Institute and her Roots and Shoots program, her work will continue to inspire future generations to take action and protect the natural world. Her passing marks the loss of a visionary scientist, a compassionate advocate, and a tireless defender of the planet. Jane Goodall's legacy will endure in the countless lives she touched, the ecosystems she helped preserve, and the groundbreaking discoveries she made. She was not only a champion for chimpanzees, but for all animals and the environment, and her work continues to inspire people to look at the world with compassion, respect, and a commitment to sustainability. Jane Goodall taught us that we are all connected to the world around us, humans, animals, and the planet itself, and that it is our responsibility to protect and preserve it for future generations. Her legacy will remain a guiding light for those who continue the work she began, ensuring that her passion and vision for a better world will live on forever. Claudia Cardinali, born on April 15, 1939, in Tunis, Tunisia, was an iconic Italian actress whose beauty, talent, and charisma made her one of the most celebrated stars of European cinema. With a career that spanned over 5 decades, Claudia became a global cinematic icon, known for her collaborations with some of the greatest directors in film history, including Federico Fellini and Sergio Leone. Claudia's journey to stardom began in the late 1950s when she won a beauty contest, which led her to her first film roles in Italy. Her striking looks and natural acting ability quickly caught the attention of filmmakers, and by the early 1960s, she was starring in some of the most important films of the era. Her breakout role came in 8 1/2, 1963, directed by the legendary Federico Fellini. In the film, she portrayed the muse of the protagonist, played by Marcello Mastroianni. 8 1/2 is considered one of Fellini's masterpieces, and Claudia's performance stood out as a pivotal part of the film's surreal and emotionally complex narrative. It was a role that not only solidified her status as a leading actress, but also placed her at the center of the Italian cinematic renaissance. In 1963, she also starred in The Leopard Il Gattopardo, directed by Luchino Visconti, alongside Burt Lancaster and Ailing Delon. The film, an adaptation of Giuseppe Tomasi di Lampedusa's novel, is considered a landmark in Italian cinema, and Claudia's role as Angelica, the beautiful and spirited noblewoman, showcased her ability to bring depth and emotion to even the most complex characters. The film's grandeur, paired with Claudia's compelling performance, made it one of the most iconic films of the 1960s. Perhaps Claudia's most famous international role came in Sergio Leone's Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, one of the greatest spaghetti westerns of all time. In the film, she played Jill McBain, a strong and resilient woman caught in the violent and tumultuous world of the American frontier. Her performance as the film's central character earned her widespread acclaim, and the film itself became a defining entry in the Western genre. Claudia's portrayal of Jill McBain remains one of her most iconic roles, forever cementing her place in cinematic history. Throughout her career, Claudia worked with some of the most esteemed filmmakers in Italy and Hollywood, appearing in a variety of films that showcased her remarkable range. She starred in dramas, comedies, thrillers, and action films, each time leaving an indelible mark with her poise, strength, and emotional depth. Her collaborations with directors such as Richard Brooks, Franco Zeffirelli, and Felipe de Broca helped establish her as one of the most respected actresses in the world. Beyond her acting career, Claudia Cardinale was a passionate advocate for women's rights and was involved in various philanthropic efforts throughout her life. She remained a respected figure in the entertainment industry, known not only for her stunning performances, but also for her advocacy for social issues. Claudia Cardinale's legacy is one of timeless beauty, talent, and grace. She is remembered not just for her striking appearances on screen, but for her depth of emotion and the indelible characters she brought to life. Whether playing the muse in 8½, the tragic noblewoman in The Leopard, or the fearless woman in Once Upon a Time in the West, Claudia's performances continue to resonate with audiences and inspire filmmakers and actors alike. Her impact on cinema, particularly in the 1960s and 1970s, is profound. Claudia Cardinale will forever be celebrated as one of the greatest actresses in world cinema, an icon whose work transcended borders and continues to captivate audiences today.